A very emotional day in the courtroom during a sentencing hearing for former USA Gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar. Our Anne Marie returning tonight at 5 o'clock has more on this one father who simply could not contain his outrage. And a lot of folks are talking about this video.
Well, they are, and people understand, that dad really lost it, and likely a lot of parents can relate with Randall Maygraves. He was there to support his daughters, multiple daughters, who were there giving victim impact statements. But what he heard them say really turned out to be just too much. So when the judge gave the dad a chance to speak, he asked her if he could have a little bit more.
I would ask you to, as part of this sentencing, to grant me 5 minutes in a locked room with this demon. Would you do that? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Would you give me 1 minute?
You know that I can't do that. That's not how it is.
Well, I'm going to have to get someone.
Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Let me have it, son of a stay down. I want that. Stop fighting.
Oh, gosh, so tough there. And you could see the daughters there were behind her dad and saying, Dad, Dad, when he moved forward and lunged and then was taken to the floor. Here's another look. The deputies took the father out of the courtroom. It wasn't much later, however, he was back in the courtroom in front of the judge facing a contempt charge. The judge said while she could understand his rage, assault cannot be fought with assault. And then she asked him to promise that what he did truly was an emotional response to what he had heard from his daughters.
I came solely to support my daughters today. I'm definitely calmed down. I'm embarrassed. I'm not here to upstage my daughters. I'm here to help them heal.
I'd like to. And I accept your apology on behalf of the court. And let's just leave it at that, shall we?
Thank you.
Now, the judge in the case could have issued a fine or jail time, but as you heard, the judge declined to impose either. Also today, there are new revelations about what the U.S. Olympic Committee knew about Nassar and when. In 2015, it seems the head of USA Gymnastics emailed Larry Boondorf. Now, Boondorf was the chief of security for the USOC. That email read, in part, USA Gymnastics has recently been made aware of potential sexual misconduct committed against one or more of national team athletes by a member of its medical staff. And that email named Nassar. But the USOC says that Boondorf was told not to share the email, and that USA Gymnastics said at the time the FBI was handling the situation. Well, since the USOC recently has hired a law firm, and that firm will investigate who knew what about the allegations against Nassar, when they knew him, and what actions they took to stop him. That means that the former and current USA Gymnastics staff is going to be under very intense scrutiny moving forward. And also another problem. As of this afternoon, they have a new vacancy in a very key position. This after Valerie Lucan resigned. Now, he's the coach who took over the elite women's program when Marta Karolyi retired. An athlete during the Nassar sentencing named Lucan, that's Nastia's father, as somebody who is emotionally abusive. He took extra effort today to say that he was not asked to step down, that he resigned voluntarily. Andrea.
All right, thank you. Anne, why so many layers to that story?
So, man, a story that will no doubt continue. Yeah.